Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for it's July 15th. So for this week, we're just gonna see what comes out. I don't know about all of you, but I've been feeling some super heavy energies today. Really emotional stuff. I don't know if it has to do with these like retrogrades in like Pisces for Saturn and Neptune retrograding into Pisces, or I think there's some sort of like Mars and Uranus conjunction. I'm not an astrologer, but maybe check it out. Let me know in the comments how you're doing today, and let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit, please protect this reading. Send any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bring clear, concise messages through in this reading. Bring your sword through to cut any negative energetic cords to energies or entities no longer serving us. Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. And Kali, also please help us cut energetic cords to energies and entities no longer serving us. Send them on to the next greatest plane of existence and burn the karma sticks associated therein in the alchemical violent flame of Saint Germain. Amen, amen, so mote it be. All right, so we have the High Priestess in your recent past, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands reversed in your future energy. The World, okay, okay. The Nine of Cups, that's nice. 8 to the 9. The Seven of Cups. What? I feel like I don't know why the phrase pussyfooting around is coming in. I don't think that this is necessarily you. I feel like somebody might be doing this with you. Like, you kind of know, intuitively what is happening in this connection or cycle or emotional commitment, and you're closing that out, walking away. Eight of Cups to your wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. What I want to know is why the Two of Wands is reversed here. It's like you're no longer waiting on the threshold, you're jumping in. But I think that as you jump in, you're finding you have more options than you previously thought with the Seven of Cups here. So I want to know advice for this reading, and also I want to get an overall energy. I'm being drawn to use the Universal Truths cards to see what is the overall energy here. Just a word. Freedom. Okay. I'm hearing Braveheart. Freedom comes from a state of mind, not being attached to what others think. Feeling free from this kind of attachment is a successful achievement in itself. It stimulates the activation of our divinity gene. There are millions of people so fortunate to live in a free country. Unfortunately, they feel imprisoned by certain circumstances in their lives. Yet, when Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela were imprisoned for years, they felt totally free. These momentous occurrences were based on their certainty and passion for their mission. The importance of these events proves that to feel free is to be free. This transpires when the potential of our human wholeness is inspired by the power of our spiritual holiness. Remember, freedom is the feeling birthed from our internal independence. Okay, so this freedom is simultaneously offering you like joy and wish fulfillment in your Nine of Cups, and also like, oh, what do I do with this with the Seven of Cups? Like, I have these ideas, I knew what I wanted to do, Two of Wands reverse, and now I'm like, is that the right thing to do? Okay, let's clarify. Why the World with the High Priestess in the recent past? The Chariot, because you're moving on, you're moving forward, or somebody is moving towards you. Death, this is you stepping into your power, Scorpio. Okay, so this is good stuff. I don't know why the energies are so heavy, except that you are like fixed water Scorpio, the sign of death, of grieving, of transmutation. And you may just be accepting that your power is to reside in these emotional energies. We have Justice, the Fool, and the Four of Cups coming out. So I'm hearing your Divine Justice. You have 4 major arcana cards, 5, 6 major arcana cards. Out of how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so the majority of your cards are major arcana, and the overall energy is freedom. Your Divine Justice is being able to move forward, to move on, step into your power, have this new beginning. Why do you have the Four of Cups about it, though? Knight of Wands reversed? Because freedom is also responsibility? Yeah. You are stepping into your divine mission, your life's purpose, but there is a responsibility. Like, there are things that you're going to have to say no to. You're going to have to use your discernment, and just the ability to use your discernment, like this Justice, judge and jury I'm hearing, is it's a burden. It's a little bit of a burden, but it's not one, it's one that you would rather shoulder than, to be told how to live your life or what to do. Advice for Scorpio? King of Pentacles reverse. Interesting. 7 of Pentacles reverse. 777 might be showing up for you. 8 of Swords. Oh gosh. 8 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Cups. Why is this your advice? What is going on? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm being told King of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed is here to indicate that no amount of like promises of security is going to like assuage any fears you have for whether this is relationships or a job. I'm hearing things can change on a dime, and I'm seeing all these dimes. The seven pentacles here are dimes. Like change, 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 change. The Wheel of Fortune isn't here, but there's almost this desire with the 8 of Swords to stay stuck and rooted in whatever promises security, and Spirit is offering that security is an illusion, unless it's born from this feeling birthed from our internal independence. I'm hearing that Bobby McGee, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Well, nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Feeling good was easy, love. I wouldn't sing the blues. Sing the blues. Yeah. I don't know. There's a part of you that really wanted some security, some promise of like happily ever after, or like something established. You may be very transient. You might move a lot. Um, or switch jobs. And I'm seeing the scorpion like molting its old shell and then regrowing a new one, or like a hermit crab moving from one shell to the next. Like it's a necessary part of your inherent nature to be able to expand. And it's painful, and it's just, I think it's a part of your nature that you didn't, like, you want to walk away from so badly. I want to know why the 8 of Cups is here upright and reverse. What is that? The 4 of Pentacles and the Lovers reverse. Okay. The Lovers is reversed on top of the Eight of Cups reversed. Somebody might be trying to come back in to your love life for a new beginning. Justice or Aries, Libra energy. I don't know. I see you just being 4-4. Like, I just want stability. You're focused on your internal stability, especially your emotional stability. You've walked away from anything that makes you feel heavy in the cups. Heavy in the cups. There's something going on with this Four of Cups, though. Knight of Wands reversed. It's like you're not having enough fun. You're not making room for like love connections. Um, and you're not making room for like playful love connections. Knight of Wands reverse, like you're not into hookups, you're not into dating. It's almost like you've given up on the idea of like meeting somebody who's committed or finding that job that's going to like pay the bills and also make you feel fulfilled in your life's purpose. Like there's just some sort of meh. Here. Why? What's this Four of Cups, Knight of Wands? The Sun? I'm so confused by this reading. I'm not gonna lie. Something's being revealed. Three of Pentacles. Like your purpose is to give in your path of service to your community. I think that there's some closing out of cycles of like self-serving action here, and it was very necessary for a while for you to find what makes you feel fulfilled and happy and free. You're stepping into your power, right? But and also it's like as soon as you step into your power you realize, oh, I've got to do something with this and give it to my community, give back to my community, which is really a beautiful place to be. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. But you're sort of wavering between self-care and also communal care. Like you're finding that balance, and you may sort of get to a point sometimes where emotionally you're drained. You're just like, I don't have it today. Nope, my vital energies need to be poured back into myself. I can't today. I'm not doing that today. Five of Cups. What is no longer serving you here? The Ace of Cups, the Chariot again, and the Knight of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer or something happened in Cancer season. You have the Chariot here twice. You know what I think this is too, is like you've really given yourself over to a cause bigger than yourself. And also there's just a piece of your heart that you went and left behind. It's like you move forward but without the whole kit and caboodle. Knight of Cups, I think, is somebody else coming in with a message for you. I want to know who this person is. Who's this Knight of Cups? The Magician. Virgo energy, maybe somebody you've manifested. Or somebody who is a conscious manifester as well. What's the Chariot? The Emperor. More Aries energy. Okay. If you're in a career or a connection with somebody, or some company that isn't giving you what you need, it's making you feel stuck, it's not nurturing you, it's not paying you well enough, and you want to walk away, but you're not walking away. You may be stuck in some form of overindulgence with the Lovers reverse, the Knight of Wands reverse, that is like not, it's not serving you. It's just, it's really like a bandage on the wound that like, it's like you keep slapping a band-aid on it, but there's some sort of, there's a root cause that needs to be examined. And so the Hermit is here. You go into hermit mode. Virgo season could be really influential for you in this, in resolving this. But there's some sort of like, you have a new beginning, and there's just something that is coming up because of this new beginning that needs to be resolved, and it's internal. It's reflected in your finances with the pentacles here, and in your material reality, and it has to do, Five of Cups, with grief. Yeah, it's like you have this new beginning, but you're still grieving. You're grieving for what was left behind. I believe this came up in your reading last week. There was a certain amount of like grieving the person you once were as you move forward, and it feels like you're moving forward quite quickly. Things are being revealed, you're stepping into your power and giving back to your community, and yet in true Scorpio fashion, true fixed water sign fashion, you're hanging on to the deep emotional reservoirs of like past influence. So there's a need for a new emotional beginning to move forward and to have hope for the future, for not just love but also connections that are spiritually guided, guided by love, guided by people who are individuated and who understand themselves and what it is they want and desire, and how it is they want to move forward as well. You may have been sort of operating around people who didn't know that before, and you've just sort of like leveled up into this place where now you feel perhaps a bit ostracized or alienated, because um it's like the people around you, I don't know, some of them can come and some of them can't. I think that's what this Seven of Cups is. Some of your connections can come with you and some of them cannot, and there are new connections to be had. So how do you engage with this Ace of Cups, Five of Cups energy? Six of Cups, looking fondly back on the past, being grateful for those memories, for those things that you grieve, for the things you've been through. Just the attitude of gratitude is really what will free you, I think, from those ties, those weighty ties. I feel like they're weighing you down a bit. You have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of Cups all here. The Magician, the Emperor. Tell me more about this person. The Fool. Okay, here we go. More Aries energy and Aquarius. The Fool. A leap of faith. How will you know who this person is? Queen of Wands reversed. Oh, Sagittarius or Leo, Sagittarius energy. Six of Wands. Four of Swords reversed. Oh gosh. 10 of Swords reversed. The Sun again. So much Leo energy. Knight of Pentacles. You'll know who this person is by Virgo Leo season. Leo Virgo season. So in the next couple months, this will be really apparent to you. But something may have started around the Aries eclipse. I think you'll know who this person is because you'll start to feel like the betrayals that you went through or experienced are becoming blessings. You'll also feel like you're in your flow. Four of Swords reversed and the Magician is interesting because it's almost like instead of turning things over to spirit, it's like you already have. Spirit is guiding you. You're sort of surrendered entirely to the outcome of new things in your life. And I feel like this almost sense of despondency, like the Queen of Wands reversed, take my ego, Just take my ego. I don't want it. Just no, leave it. Just empty me out, empty it out, move me forward. I don't even want to think about it. That's what I'm seeing here. You're just, the more you think about it, the more you try to manifest, the more that you want what's for you or want things to happen, the less you feel like you know what that is. And you'll know who this person is because slowly but surely you'll start to see signs and you'll experience little victories. And they'll make your inner child happy. There's this inner child sun, the Six of Cups, the sun, like sort of theme that's been coming up for a lot of the collective, but here it's like there's something where perhaps in connections before or even in jobs before, you feel like you've sort of given up your autonomy. I'm seeing the freedom card again. It's like you've been in the bars of some sort of like cage. Um, and this feels like it feels like walking out of Plato's cave into the sun and seeing like the puppet masters, the people who are walking, like joining them. That's really interesting. I think you step into this boss energy and you feel really lonely because it's new and weird and you don't really understand that that's what it is. And then you meet this person or you're given this offer from a new job or something and you're like, "Oh, that's where I'm at?" Like that's what I'm doing? Okay. 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups. You could be like stepping into some role as like a grief counselor. Doula has come up before. 5 of Cups, Queen of Cups is somebody who has compassion for the grieving, the lost, the things that have come before. It's like you have a lot of empathy and you're able to see um you're able to see people clearly, like in terms of what emotionally motivates them to do what they do. And I feel like when you meet this person, you see that version of you because it's also reflected in them. And I think it's a mirror or a reflection or an awareness that no other activation of experience in your life so far has been able to show you. um and so there's this dawning awareness, the sun, this, it's like an epiphany. If it's love, a love connection, this is the kind of thing where you meet somebody in like some synchronous way with the magician and maybe have a conversation, Knight of Cups, and this conversation, it's like boom 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 boom, like you feel all these like alignments, like I get that, I get that, I resonate with that, I understand that, and you're just listening. It's that song by the Fugees, is that Fugees, I don't know how to say what their name is, but strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words. That song is coming through. Killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song. Yeah, this person gets what you've been through without you even telling them what you've been through. It's like they, and I don't get that your experiences have been the same at all. And that's maybe the trippier thing, is that your experiences have been very different. And if this is resonating more on a career level with you, it's like your experience that leads you to get this offer is something very different than what you'd expect for this offer to come through as. But I get that this is more of a connection with somebody who mirrors back to you a part of yourself that you have not seen yet. You haven't even had the opportunity to see it because it was just born. It was just brought here. It was just transmuted. I wanted to say transmogrified. I don't even know if that's a word. Weird. Transmuted from the things that you've been through. And so you're going to see this version of yourself, and this 5 of Cups is going to become the sun. You're like, oh, holy moly. That's me. That is so interesting. You're seeing yourself in this other person in a way that it's like you're obviously both separate people, but there's this soul connection, this soul bond. Okay. I want to get one more card for this reading from the Guardian of the Night Tarot. What a cool reading. Anything else for my Scorpios? The Queen of Pentacles. Aw. I really like the Queen of Pentacles in this deck, especially. So nurturing. Let's read. So Virgo season's a big deal for you all, especially in terms of this read. Let me know how this is resonating. And you can enter to win the free reading on 8/8 by putting free reading in the comments. I don't think I announced that at the beginning, but most of you already know, for those of you who have been here before. The Queen of Pentacles. Long after I created the King and Queen of Pentacles, I discovered the book A Shaman's Guide to Spirit Animals by Lori Morrison. Morrison lists the cow's keywords as love, generosity, and compassion, and for this royal couple, nothing could be more accurate. When you encounter the Queen of Pentacles, you know it. She's warm, motherly, and generous, almost to a fault. If you're in need, she is there ready to support you however she can. If you're about to jump on an idea and the Queen of Pentacles arrives, go forward, knowing that your resources will not be harmed and, if anything, will grow with her support. The Queen of Pentacles asks that you approach your situation with the same loving energy that she offers to the world. Be generous, be kind, be supportive of those around you, and all that you give will come back in greater abundance. Although wealthy and accustomed to the finer things in life, this is not an energy of garish opulence. No, it is an energy that creates space for all to flourish. When you take on the role of the queen, not only will you feel like $1,000,000, those around you will as well. The cow brings stable, grounded energy to your situation. This noble and revered animal brings with her the natural energy of a mother, a nurturer, a companion. Call upon the cow's spirit when you need to feel comforted and cared for during times of stress or uncertainty, and she will create around you a loving space for you to thrive. Grace, nourishment, sacred guardianship, good fortune, and focus. There was definitely something in the reading about like transience or a lack of security or stability in some way, shape, or form, and focusing on that. And I think that, especially with the focus here on the feeling birth from our internal independence, I don't know, it's like you're really nurturing the relationship to self right now, but it's in order to give to the community. Like I said earlier in the reading, striking that balance between nurturing the self and giving to others in your purpose. I actually do want to pull one more. How do we, let's advice for that. Maybe a couple more. We're just going. The Wheel reversed. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you're having a hard time embracing this energy that what you give comes back to you, because it didn't at one point. Somebody was selfish. A Knight of Swords person. And you are worried about this legacy, your energy for one, but also what it is you're leaving behind. I think that you're maybe trying to be extremely conscious about the intentions of what it is that you're putting out, because you know that that will come back as well. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. And who's this Knight of Swords? Oh, the High Priestess. There we go. Okay, who's this Knight of Swords? The Ace of Swords. The Devil. Okay. And the Ace of Wands reversed. So the Knight of Swords, I think, with the Ace of Swords here, is somebody you cut out or cut off. And the energy that did not come back to you, it served to, I think, make you question your high priestess, your intuition. You're like, why did I trust that impulse or that instinct to give to that person? And I think what you don't see in this situation is that is what is this devil? Why is this the devil here under the Four of Pentacles? Is this you or is this the other person? I think the Four of Pentacles is you. And I think the devil that's coming up as a result of it is like, is what? The Knight of Pentacles? So that came out in this person you're manifesting. The Chariot was here. It's like maybe you had a impulse to move quickly, to move a lot, to move quickly from thing to thing, from job to job, person to person. And this is saying, like, question that movement, that feeling of a need to move, because the Knight of Pentacles is sowing seeds, right? He's planting things. He's slowly but surely making his way, and there is wisdom in that. There's wisdom in little things over time creating a lot of change. And this is almost like the hope that like a little bit in one big burst will create a lot of change, but this is more like regulation of small efforts over time. Who's this Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords person? This is you. Okay, this is you and this is someone else. This could have been like love bombing, like you were in a connection with somebody who like gave you a lot sometimes, but mostly just to keep you around, like for themselves. It was a selfish thing. You're seeing clearly, again, this mirror energy. You're seeing like your own nature reflected in the face of somebody else, somebody else's cowl. You could be dealing with another water sign. Judgment. You're moving through into your new life. That's so beautiful. And the moon. Pisces. Okay, and you are going to be able to have fun. You are going to be able to embrace that again. I don't know why it seems that you're just not right now. Oh, the devil here twice. Why? Ace of Wands? Okay. The Ace of Wands with the devil twice talks about sexuality. And maybe also artistic creative impulses. Like if you're an artist and you feel like you need to like gonzo it to be able to get super creative, this is saying you don't. Two of Pentacles. You don't have to do that. You just need to make small efforts over time. Like when I went to school for creative writing, and a lot of what we learned for creative writing was like just sit down every day at the computer and write a paragraph. Even if you're editing the paragraph that you wrote the day before, a little effort goes a long way. Sitting down and writing out a bunch of material and then not being able to do anything with it is just, it's a large waste of energy and time. So this could have been something that you were doing either in your relationships or in your work, where you would like get a lot done in one sitting, or you would like offer a lot to the relationship, emotionally and financially, until you were like totally drained, and the Queen of Pentacles is you striking that balance between self-nurturing and giving in your community. That's what we asked about for the end of this reading. So I hope that made sense. I hope it was useful or insightful or whatever you needed today. And if it was, let me know. I'll see you all soon.